Good morning and congratulations, Mr. Ramchandra Naidu, for Resource Inputs Limited, 14th annual. You have shown us the way as to how others can follow you. Thank you very much for this experiment and success. I'm also very thrilled to see a lot of my friends, my personal friends here today. The very fact that they are all part of you means you are the right. With all of them I know how good are they, ethically and otherwise. I'm very thrilled to hear Mr. Rao's presentation, whom I remember now. I met him when I came long years ago when Anas Patsardi was there to join Nagarjuna Fertilizers. When the chairman, Mr. K.V. Kalaji, said, your interview should be in my house. So he took me somewhere, I think it's near the Krishna Hotel or somewhere, one house. They took me in the car. In the hall, there is a mezzanine where there is a sofa set there. And I sat there with him. The man, he's a Union Carbide person, I know because one of my cousins worked with him. He only asked me, you're a human resources person, HR person. Those days, it was personal management. Kakinada, this project is coming up. So what we should be doing for this? This guy is asking, how do you make Kakinada people excellent? How do you make Kakinada people to behave excellent? How do you make the organization Kakinada, which is going to employ people, some from Kakinada, some from outside, heterogeneous, homogeneous people, together, how do you make them excellent? Do you import a DuPont policy and make them excellent? Do you import a Hindustan labor policy and make them excellent? Or do you have all the policy which is akin to the thought process of people there? The taboos, the customs, the norms. What is it that vibes with me well when I walk into a place? If it's without this code, I'm very comfortable. Because that is my origin. We put it on because it is required for the decorum of the conference. So, the problem of excellence, in my view, I'm very clear. 40 years of my life, I've seen it again and again and again. God has been so kind. We don't have to blame anybody except the management of the company not getting the excellence. You can't blame Mr. Sanjay Reddy. You can't blame the government, Madhusudan Reddy. You can't blame these laws. No law stopped me in creating excellence. Whether it's in Bengal, whether in Pune, whether in Maharashtra, whether in Tamil Nadu, whether in Andhra Pradesh. Why none of them have stopped me creating excellence in people? If all the laws are removed, you will have excellence. Maybe you will have jungle law. The basic mindset what Mr. Rao said is the slave mentality, the slave down. Yours faithfully, I beg to apply for leave. What the hell? It's your leave, you take it. If there's such a leave letter does not come, I don't sanction because it did not say I begged. But gentlemen, we have changed now. My daughters don't accept me now. They're 30 years and I'm 65. Companies are working today, young workforce and old managers, and ask them to conform. Is that excellence? I sometimes ask my daughter who got married and went to a family, she's not very happy there. Does she give her excellence? She was excellent in my house. She's not so excellent in their house. I was wondering, the same girl in my house is excellent. Why is she not excellent there? I spoke to her father and her husband. She wants space. She wants environment. She wants facilitating the conditions for her to show excellence. I've seen many good guys join this company, do extremely well, leave and join another company, you have nonsense. Why? Indians in India don't work, Indians in America work. Why? Biharis in Bihar don't work, Biharis in Madras work. Why? Keralites are useless in Kerala, but great outside Kerala. Why? It is not that people carry that excellence in them to work anywhere. They are not a machine. You can create a Sony machine and put it everywhere. If there is no temperature impact, it works. But a plant in rose plant in Ooty does not flourish in Madras. Why? There are a lot of temperate conditions. There are a lot of environmental conditions. Sugarcane is not grown all over the world. It is only grown in tropical countries, in India and some states. So it's not that like sugarcane, we are also people who can't be put anywhere and say, you flourish, you bring excellence. Yes. So therefore, excellence is not something, I always believe, being an MBTI, being in a personality mapping, people management, process worker, 99, in fact 100% I dare say, people have innate capabilities. There are 5 fingers in an organization. You will have somebody very smart, somebody not so smart. But I don't say people are bad per se. Okay, there may be 1 or 2% we deal with it. That's a minority. Like Mr. Rao said, I'm a born optimist. I'm one who finds 1 million solutions in a problem. I don't find 1 million problems in a solution. And therefore, I'm still passionate. I'll still work like this for another 2 decades. Because that's what drives me, because I have faith in people. Doesn't matter they're Indians or Chinese. I went to China, I traveled 20, 30 countries, and I didn't find behavioral aspects of people. There's nothing called a terrorist fellow. I have even Naxalites as my friends, I know. So it's not that Naxalite is bad, he's my friend. He's fighting the ethos. So therefore, this is a transition India is going through from a slave mind. 2 of the dates he has put there, Mr. Rao, are very relevant to me. And 3rd date is himself is relevant to me because I remember Mr. K.V. Karaj's interview. One is 1947, 48 I was born. Another was 1992 when the liberation came. Turnarounds, 17 turnarounds are becoming a problem of my life. Transiting them to this culture, to that culture. And all the trade union leaders, with Antony Pillais or Kuchelas or W. or Varadarajan or T.K. Rangarajans, have become my friends. They are not my enemies. Because they have a brief to fight their rights. Then I said, sir, I'll make you comfortable. If you don't find the need for you to come to me, are you comfortable? He said, I'm very comfortable. But how do you make it? I'll play your role. I'll be advocate of the employee. I'm not going to be chamcha of the management. Nor I'm not going to chamcha of the workers. I play neutral. I play what is good for the company and country. Will you permit me? Pillai sahab said, I learned a lot from Mr. Pillai. Rambabu, aisa karo. You do it like that. 17 years from there, trade union leaders used to be invited to preside over functions, not to negotiate. I took their responsibility as a leader. So one of the points Mr. Rao said is, excellence comes because leaders perceive these dimensions of people. They create those spaces. They determine the environment. All the time I abuse personal manners because, sir, I want to do it, my boss is an ass. The boss is an ass, why the hell you are not an ass? Don't live in this, fool's wisdom that, I am good, my union is not good. I am good, my boss is not good. Damn it, you are not good. That's why everybody around you is not good. The minute you come to that conclusion, excellence in you comes first. You as a personal man. 1 year, 1 crore profit a day. How? There is nobody, including a lowest fellow in that company, is not changed. All that they did is Rourkela steel plant, some 60s. There were nice do's and don'ts of management. When the prosperity came in, they dumped all those processes. There is to be value for people, there is dignity for people, there is to be fairness to employees, there is to be inclusive process, there is to be tremendous speech for people, irrespective of their hierarchies. All that was happening in steel plant. So when the steel plants have become bureaucratic and prosperous, they dumped all these values in the back end. All that B. Krishnamurti and M.R. Nayak took out that piece of paper, polished it, put it back, and said, these are the values these companies have shined. This is the value nobody shall violate. And our job as board of directors is to protect these values in this company, which is going to bring in excellence in the company. It brought excellence. It brought excellence. So excellence is not to be imported from Harvard. Excellence is there in people. I do consulting now, so many companies. I don't want to use the word consulting because I do mentoring. What do? There is no company that I have taken over or have run, except 1 or 2 critical skilled positions which are required. The same fellows have turned it around. India's 19th company has become India #1 company. Wow. Same company, which is known for notorious strikes, which is known for fights. Same workers we never thought of management. Same management which never thought of workers. Everybody thinking of the company. Why? Excellence. Who doesn't want excellence? Is there one idiot in this world who says, I don't want to be excellent? But do we facilitate? So, ladies and gentlemen, excellence is something that is well within your family, well within your company, well within this country. And all the neighbors are coming and dealing with us because they're concerned about the human value violations in our families. Mr. Reddy comes and fights for what? You're sacking a fellow without giving due notice. That is his job. He is to protect. But supposing you give notice, you do everything, he says, sack the fellow. I lost 60. How many trade unions have not told you that? Rambabu, you are promoting indiscipline. We don't want indiscipline. So we have created this hostilities because we don't know what is right and wrong. And we play sometimes these galleries. And we did it so excellence cannot. Let me tell you, whichever company that I work, first and foremost to me is, I go and talk to the employees almost every 2 months once. Tell them all the good things and bad things about the company, including my travel bill to America. Because all the time these guys think, oh, this guy lives in an air-conditioned house, you'll get trapped. But I tell them, damn it, if your managing director is going to go in bullock cart, who is going to give you order? So let me go in a nice car and get the order. They say, sir, you go in a bigger car, but you take care of all of us. They are not grudging you or enjoying those benefits. But you only cannot enjoy the benefits or not to do anything for the company. So therefore, excellence in creating environment. Why P.V. Narasimha came in 1992? This country was starving. All of us gone through that phase. Liberalization came. What happened to this country? Use changes. Who stopped you? Neither politicians could stop good companies. Right? If I am not politician-aligned company, I have no problem. So if you are aligned to business, like what Mr. Rao said, he has grown. He is managing everything in environment as chairman. But he has not allowed his company to suffer from lack of excellence. That's the job of the leadership. So that's one part. Other part I would like to say, this morning when Ramchandra Rao told me a couple of days ago, yesterday I was flying from Delhi, I was thinking, what do I talk? I said, I'll talk my life. He said, you are a slave, I decide your life. So when you decide my life, how can I bring excellence? Do I do what I want to do? Do I do what he wants me to do? If I have an opportunity to do what I want to do, it means deep life interest. I want to do what here my interest is. Do I get more energy to do? Or do I get more energy if I do what you tell me to do? As long as. So one of the things we read in Daily Order book years ago, dovetail the organizational aspirations with individual aspirations. How many companies do this? I do every day. The vision of the company need not be chairman's vision. The vision of the company is the conglomerate of people sitting there, their vision. What this stands for? What is your way of working? Do you evolve it with people? What are good things and bad things in this company? Do you evolve with people? Do you engage with people? But all workers' participation, damn it, talk about the participation in the way we work, the way we receive a person, the way we talk to somebody. Where are the sociological aspects of a company? When somebody enters that place, authority speaks or friendship speaks. And that environment in which excellence is there. And that is not implanted from outside. I've seen. And therefore, the minute your leadership changes, I find that company collapses. Because like B. Krishnamurthy pulled out that card, somebody, Mr. Rao is there and I'm succeeding him. I don't carry on those that have triggered this environment in the company. I don't bother about it. I look at only the bottom line and the top line and nothing else. And none of those institutional processes that have made this company grow, the excellence will go. Excellence will go. So let's not put this burden of excellence saying that we have idiots working with. Sorry. When I put Honeywell Automation, first time in India, in a power plant in Nelikupam, which is India's oldest sugar factory, 1884. Dhotis, fellows who wear dhotis, touch screen, they would run 25 megawatts of power. So Honeywell guy said, look sir, high technology touchscreen. I don't care. These guys are it. We don't need it. What are taking for this? The turbine operator and the boiler operator who was outside the uniform is a dhoti guy, a village guy. How much he has to learn? Teach him. Today, go and see. Those guys who ran the turbines of the old times, they run touchscreen cogeneration plant in Delhi. It's not rocket science. It's not that Indians cannot understand this. Indians have tremendous brains. They didn't have opportunities to learn some of this English and some of these diplomas, but they have brains. I've seen another example recently in one of the TED Talks. One computer was put in some place where they don't even know what is computer. The people figured out the DNA by playing with the computer night and day. Uneducated, illiterate rebels. So there is an innate capability in every human being to become excellent. But do you facilitate? Do you work as a catalyst? Do you leaders? There's many managing directors I'm so fond of. Many owners and promoters I'm so fond of. But some I'm not so fond of. Why? Because they made a difference to the world in addition to making it largest to the country. They created excellence. So, there is so much responsibility on HR managers today. Yesterday I was sitting in a company which is 5,000 crores, 3,000 people, and the HR manager tells me, sir, please tell us how to control these people. I said, 3,000 crores are giving you 1,000 crores. So they are giving or you are doing it? He said, they are giving. Then why do you want to control them? No, but I know a lot of problems, IR problems are happening there. But you are making 3,000 crores. You want to become now 15,000 crores. The growth plan is 15,000 crores. And 3,000 people, the discussion by HR manager in front of the chairman is a very renowned HR from a renowned university, place like where Yamrao taught education. I'm sorry, Yamrao. Those are the kind of fellows who gives me a way forward saying that, how do I control people? 2014, he doesn't want to understand how do I carry people with me, or I do what people want, or I will align with them or do. So HR function to me is any person, that is why induction becomes very, very vital. Mr. Pulingarg used to tell me, induction in our old, my grandmothers have done induction to, maybe my mother has done induction to my wife, and my mother-in-law has done induction of my wife into their family better than today what we do. So Pulingarg said, Rambabu, when तुम्हारा बीवी को दिखाने के लिए लड़की को ले आएगा, they bring her, then the house is all arranged, neat, clean, nice cups and saucers, everything artificial. You go there, talk about grandfathers, talk about this background, we are from that family, this family. Oh, create so much of hype in the whole relationship. वो सब हो जाएगा, शादी हो जाएगा, घर आएगा, then she will find all the bloody reality. So that is what our interview forum versus the actual. So Pulingarg said, if fellow comes with so much of predetermination, oh my God, I'm getting to the company, it's all spick and span, I got everything, put one button, coffee will come, put one. He doesn't talk about work, only these things. In no setting of a marriage, who will talk about how much you are starving to take care of your wife and children? Nobody talks. So they talk all positives in the interview, and they know debrief and bring to reality of work and life. So induction is the biggest problem of creating frustration from the day one. Then he will start applying to the old employer, sir, can I come back? Not I'm wrong. See, the problem I'm finding is that the pad where he jumps in when he comes to a company, excellence erodes there. I've seen this. So these are processes that are there in the books of HR, that there are books of any engineering. When you migrate a technology, there's a process and a platform to migrate it. Similarly, when you migrate a person, there's a platform and a process to make him continue to remain excellent. So supposing you put me into a Marwadi company, why I say, sorry, I've done work with Lala Chatram, Bharatram, all Marwadi, so no Marwadi can comply. And I give this example. First time, oh, tum kab aa rahe ho? When are you coming? Is that the main question to ask me? Tum kab ja rahe ho? When are you going? So he's paying for my time, not for my brain. मैंने पूछा, why are you asking those two questions first? You're not asking what is my job. That fellow says one cardinal principle, when I go only you can go. problems with his wife, so he doesn't go. So I have to stay here. So I said, sorry, I come on time and I go whenever I want. But I come on time. You shall not decide what I want. How many of us fight like that with the chairman of the company when you first day of your job? You make the change. You bring in facilitation. You have to have a conviction, I'm here to create excellence in people. You have to look at it. Many times people told me in one American company, where I'm an advisor, they said, Rambabuji, you are talking about process and people. Does it mean no task? I said, damn it, go anywhere and see in the world. High on task must be high on people. If you want to extract the best in the people, you have to give the best to the people. This cannot be high on one axis and high on another axis on people, on task, and they have to meet there, not here. High on task, low on people, exploitation, extraction. High on task, high on people. That is giving metaphor. You are earning and giving, what's the problem? What is the problem that you don't want to share your prosperity with people? Why only your managing director has to go? Why only I should go? Why can't everybody in 9 grades and another 8 grades of workers should grow? Why not? So the minute your philosophy is high on task, high on people, excellence will come. Lot of tools for excellence today. Kaizens, Geizens, so many. But the Kaizens also we know that fellow like it. This fellow has made it, but he's not alright. We'll give it to him. So his excellence is gone. So excellence is a process where it has to be handled very carefully. Before I do that, I'll tell you one more example when I stop examples. I was setting up a Flender McNeil gear factory, 13th gear factory in India, in Midnapur district, in Raka Jungle, in Kharagpur, where Mr. Rao has come from. I lived in Kharagpur. My one daughter was born in Kharagpur. So the DM, district magistrate, there is Godshik there is Kali Nayak, there is Narayan Chaube, there is Geeta Mukherjee, all these union leaders are there in Kharagpur. Jnana Singh Sohanpal. So my confrontation, Mr. Jyoti Basu and P.P. Pathak told me, with German fellow I went there. They said your German investment is very important to Bengal, but firstly you handle trade unions. I said, ये क्या है भाई? तो पहले फैक्ट्री रखो, इसके पहले trade unions का बात. I went to trade unions. Your P.P. Pathak told me that I must meet all of you, minister. And they told me, Narayan Chaudhary sir is a great man, I met him in Hindustan Corporate Garden. He told me, Rambabu, क्यों मिलना चाहते हो आपसे? कोई गलती करने वाला है क्या तुम? Are you going to do something wrong? Why you want to come and meet me? Why is it our minister is telling I must want to meet you? If you don't do wrong, I don't come to you, no? Don't do wrong, I won't come to you. My respect for him is not. Then there's an ALC, one Vishwas or somebody. Sorry to abuse ALCs. So, that Bhagat says you entered a conciliation settlement about how you recruit people. Neither there is an employer, nor there is an employee, nor there is an industry. He wants a conciliation on idea. I think he has gone nuts or I have gone nuts. I said, there cannot be conciliation with you. There can be a minutes of meeting with the collector for peace. Finally, no, sir, our conciliation must be zero career. 1982 agreement. Because there is no money. Tell you they are stuck. How can you facilitate excellence? You idiots are holding positions of consequence. Both in management, both in unions, both in employees and leaders and managing directors. So excellence cannot come. One thing is sure, excellence cannot come if you are headed by idiots. Excellence comes with people like Abdul Kalam. Anybody here, a driver is excellent. You go to the gentleman who has built the metro rail. People basically want to be excellent. Look at that. In Calcutta, which is the black hole of India, when the metro is put, everybody putting one extra handkerchief in their pocket. This is for body, this is for metro. Literally, it's such a pride. They were cleaning the metro seats. There's no public property mentality. They think it's a pride of Bengal. Everybody cleans, nobody strips. Self-discipline has come. Has anybody said it? Personal manager said, you must be excellent. It has to be evoked. Excellence is an evocative response to leadership. How do you evoke? How do you bring confidence? How do you create that context that nothing will change your life? You be excellent. and I am here to take care, and you are here to take care. It's mutually dependent. Leader alone cannot do, you should also do. So excellence to me is a process. So my consulting, sir, nowadays been, I go anywhere, oh, plenty of problems. So plenty of jobs, but I don't do. I only take 1 or 2 jobs a year. PPS, people, process, and systems. People are excellent, processes are very indignified, and systems are archaic. Excellence cannot come. People are dull-headed, system doesn't replace them, process is horrible, excellence cannot come. People are recruited 10 years ago, world has changed, but we are still living there, excellence cannot come. So there is continuous change in the environment in your work, which requires a system change, a process change, and renewing the people that enable them. Excellence can be continued by enabling, by coaching, by mentoring. And this exactly is what I do. I take 2, 3 companies at the board level. I don't work at the bottom. Because the bottleneck is at the board. It's better I go and work at the board and then get them on board and then bring them down. So I work at the board and Laksha works and we work. And therefore I feel you can determine your destiny. You hold the compass in your hands. Don't wait for some Kejriwal to come and save you. You must save yourself. Excellence is to be facilitated. Everybody wants to be excellent. Give them a chance. Let there be no groupism, political fabrics. Create all kinds of nonsense, like Saru Ramnik had said. We don't follow what we should follow. We follow what we should not follow. So if you follow what you should follow, excellence will come. I know of an example of Avon Milk. Jayashree Raghunandan IAS, when she took over as head of the Avon, she called me. Avon was producing time on time milk and giving it to the whole of Madras. But it is not doing its 100% capacity. So the tail is, we go back in the head. So she called all the union guys and the managers. Both are problem there. Having milk, every household is drinking. Jayashree says, I don't want to support managers, I don't want to support unions, I don't want to support my government. I want to support the consumers of the milk industry. Milk. Can we do something about it? Can you believe it, sir? 80% of the people said, we forget all our existing situation, we would like to learn on that. We want excellence. When you put pride of the company, everybody becomes excited. So it is very important that I must pride my company. How many people really like to, when you do a brand survey outside, your product will have no brand value much if employees hate your brand. It's your employee who is your ambassador for your brand. It's your employee who talk about excellence of a company. It is not some outside party coming and telling this company excellent practices. So I think, my alarm is still not bust, am I well on time? So I think excellence is something which is well within our hands. Whether it's a small house like what Mr. Rao said, let's not talk about the country, Manmohan Singh will deal with it. Can we create excellence in my workplace? Can I create excellence in my factory? Can I create excellence in my neighborhood? Why don't you begin there, at your office? So one of the things I do is when I go to my office, I also take one handkerchief. See, below the table, nobody cleans. I clean that, the fellow seeing me. Next time he cleans it. Demonstrate it. Walk the talk. Set examples of excellence. Sundaram fasteners. What an excellent examples they do on excellence. A person who is not excellent will become excellent. उन लोगों के साथ रहते हैं. So that's what is excellence. To me, excellence is align people, align business. HR doesn't mean, and earlier we said HR has taken a stand, like Home Ministry has taken a stand. Bullshit, we are not Home Ministry. HR is business. Finance cannot take a stand, which is different from business. HR cannot take a stand, which is not business. I think we have to be a part of the business. HR doesn't agree. What is HR doesn't agree? Then get the manager and make him either agree or you agree with him. There has to be a negotiation. There has to be a confrontation. There has to be a collaboration. Excellence doesn't come just like that, you have to work for it. Nothing comes easy, huh? Just because Mr. Rambabu goes or Mr. X goes, Mr. Y goes. You have to work on those processes. Some companies has multidisciplinary teams. We have never met in this company. We are making 3,000 crore turnover. So this is exactly the issue. So I keep talking. Don't worry about it. I'm closing. My bell has not rung yet. I told it earlier. 25 minutes. So I think that's it. I made my point. So that's the success. That's the key. Thank you very much. I'm Chandra. I'm running now. Thank you very much.